102.
From KJFM Radio, Eagle 102, Area High School Softball is on the air. Eagle 102 brings you area softball on air and online. Now, exciting area high school softball action on your area sports leader, KJFM, Eagle 102.
And we're taking the show on the road this week as we're at Montgomery County High School. The Bowling Green LadyCats visiting the Montgomery County Wildcats this afternoon. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart, and we'll start the pregame show for you next here on Eagle 102.
Sunburns, bug bites, poison ivy, it only means one thing. It's summertime. From SPF to calamine lotion, Good Neighbor Pharmacy has got you covered. Stop in and let us take care of you. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bowling Green Pharmacy located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green. Or Family Drug, 301 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
You can now check your cash flow on the go with Bank of Louisiana's mobile banking. We're helping you manage your money from here, there, and everywhere with our new mobile and text banking services. You can check balances, view account history, transfer funds, and pay bills all from your phone. Visit us online at www.bola.cc for more information and to enroll for mobile banking. Bank of Louisiana, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Tracy Brookshire, Marketing Coordinator and Public Information Officer for Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice here in Missouri. We are doing our best to keep our community informed as much as possible regarding how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting our county. Visit our dedicated COVID-19 page on our website at pikecountyhealth.org for resources, latest news, updated case counts, and a contact form for questions and concerns specifically related to the virus. Visit our website to subscribe to our PCHD e-news and be the first to know about any updates and resources we have to offer in our communications. Stay safe out there, Pike County. Your health is our priority, and together we will get through this concerning time.
Bowling Green Insurance is here to serve all your insurance needs. Bowling Green Insurance offers companies to cover your farm, home, auto, and crop needs. Call Fred or Jackie today to get a customized quote that will fit you and your budget. Bowling Green Insurance is an independent insurance agency. That means they can offer several companies to fit you. Give Bowling Green Insurance a call today to get a quote. 573-324-5762 or 573-324-CROP.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And we're at Montgomery County High School tonight. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart getting ready for the Bowling Green LadyCats and the Montgomery County Wildcats. And this was a game last year, Marianne, that Bowling Green won handily 17-6. But this is an up-and-coming Montgomery County team, and they're well coached and ready. I think 2 years ago won a district championship and are ready to take that next step as a program.
Well, and I tell you what, Mark, we know from experience it doesn't matter what last year looked like because it could have been the same two teams on the field. It could have been a different outcome. Like you mentioned, I think Montgomery County last year was a little bit younger than what they are this year. There's a little bit more experience coming up. And Bowling Green, of course, had a shift. They lost some really key players and have some people stepping up and filling those roles, but they're still trying to find their way. I know we're several weeks into the season, but you and I both know basically until you get to the end of September, you don't have a true feeling of how things are going until that point.
Coach Craig Smith's team's played some pretty good ball, though, so far in this season.
Absolutely.
We've seen them on KJFM a time or two already, and they can hit the ball, they can field the ball, and it just seems like even under a different coach this year, it's a very business-like and
absolutely. They
results-oriented team.
They definitely didn't lose a step by any means when changing in the coaching. In fact, we've talked about numerous times, Jade Meyer, Grace Dameron, those are some names, Haley Chandler, they have that state experience. Mm-hmm. They've been there, they've done that, and they're leading this team, and you can tell it, especially behind the plate with Dameron. And then, of course, in the field, like I said, Jade Meyer's over on first base, and, they have the experience, and they're lending their leadership skills to the younger ones.
Definitely. And you think there's any sting? This is where their season came to an end last year. It wasn't against this team. It was against Monroe City, but still same field and,
Sure.
It's got to bring back some sore memories.
Well, let's be honest. The way 2020's been going, probably people have forgotten last year at this time. But,
sure.
But no, you're right. They want to show everybody who's here that this is not the same team as last year. They're a different team. They're picking up where they left off, and they're not ready to end their season as early this year. Even if I haven't even looked at where districts are for softball yet this year.
We'll figure that out. I don't even know if it's been announced yet.
I don't think it has.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Keys to the game. Starting lineup still to come on KJFM.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Sunburns, bug bites, poison ivy, it only means one thing. It's summertime. From SPF to calamine lotion, Good Neighbor Pharmacy has got you covered. Stop in and let us take care of you. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green. Or Family Drug, 301 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
The Eagle 102 Keys to the Game.
And welcome back to Montgomery County, getting ready to exchange the lineup cards there at home plate. So we'll make the keys to the game quick. I think Bowling Green needs to show their dominance early, put some runs on the board in the first or second inning, let Montgomery know who the boss is here on the road.
Well, and I think, Mark, every softball game is kind of like with the other sports. There's certain keys that pitching's going to be big, and putting the bat on the ball. Bowling Green's got some big heavy hitters, and the big thing there is to make sure you get those runs and get them early.
Those are our keys to the game. We'll have starting lineups for you next on KJFM.
This is Kyle Sugar, Assistant Vice President at Community State Bank of Missouri. We offer a variety of loans to meet your needs. Whether you're looking for a conventional loan or a HELOC or an FHA, VA, or USDA loan, give us a call. We have some of the best rates around. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. We've got something for everybody's budget. Everything from $1,000 all the way up to $35,000. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. If you're looking for a particular vehicle and you don't see it on the lot or the website, let me know, and I'll do my best to find it for you. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Sunburns, bug bites, poison ivy, it only means one thing. It's summertime. From SPF to calamine lotion, Good Neighbor Pharmacy has got you covered. Stop in and let us take care of you. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green. Or Family Drug, 301 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
Getting ready for the national anthem here at Montgomery County High School, so we'll take a quick break, come back with your lineups after this.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
It's time again for your annual mammogram, and Pike County Memorial Hospital is here for you. Now, state-of-the-art 3D mammography is closer to you than ever before. Receive the highest quality mammograms and bone density scans from our certified technologist right here in Pike County. Plus, your records and former scans can easily be transferred to us so we can keep everything up to date. It's state-of-the-art technology and the quality care you can count on right in your own backyard. For more information, go to pcmh-mo.org.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Pike County Mutual offers home auto discounts simply by placing your auto insurance through one of several auto companies that Pike County Farmers Mutual represent, and your home with Pike County Mutual. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gamm at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Come home, insure with Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green. You'll be glad you did.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
Well, they were trying to coordinate the anthem between two ball games here. There's a middle school game going on the field behind us, so that's why it went a little early. Now your starting lineups here on KJFM. For the Bowling Green LadyCats, they're the visitors on the scoreboard, coached by Craig Smith and assisted by J.C. Hickerson. They'll lead it off with the center fielder, number 10, Grace Dieters. Batting second, the third baseman, number 1, Meredith Betts. In the 3 spot is the first baseman, number 24, Jade Meyer. In the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 5, Grace Dameron. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 6, Tanner Turner. Then in the 6th spot is the second baseman, number 13, Haley Chandler. Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 14, McKenna Orff. And the left fielder bats 8th, number 2, Kennedy Grimsley. Slotted into the 9th spot as the designated player is number 25, Elise Walker. And flexing at shortstop is number 21, Haley Prater. But for the most part, you're going to see Prater batting as Coach Smith tries to work that DP flex rule.
Nothing like trying to maneuver your players around.
Oh, yeah. So, and then for Montgomery County, they're coached by Audra Heimer and assisted by Rochelle Falloon and Becky Quatham. They'll lead it off with the catcher, number 1, Sam Quatham. The pitcher bats second, number 13, Brooklyn Fisher. The shortstop in the 3 spot, number 20, Maddie Quatham. The right fielder bats cleanup, number 6, Raylene Poston. Batting 5th is the first baseman, number 21, Carissa Doyle. Batting 7th is the second baseman, number 7, Addison Massey. In the 7th spot, the center fielder, number 10, Anna Tison. Batting 8th is the third baseman, number 4, Destiny Eversmeyer. And the designated player bats 8th, number 8, L. Reagan. That's E-L,
that's
the
right.
First name, Reagan. So that's Spanish for the Reagan. And we're already into action here with a strike on the first pitch. And now bunting. It's right out in front of the plate, going to be close at first, and the ball is thrown away. And Dieters will make a wide turn and head back to first base.
And I tell you what, that first pitch in there, she thought maybe it's maybe a little bit outside as we're right behind home plate, kind of up in the press box. She got that first look. He called it a strike, so she was ready and primed to go there, laid down that nice bunt in the second pitch there, and then really they just overthrew first, and she made it there safely with no problem.
I think she was going to beat it out. It was going to be very close.
It was going to be close.
So I'm going to mark her down as a bunt hit, and bunting again, the ball gets away, but Dieters was heading back to first base at the time. So Gracie remains there with 1 ball, no strikes on the batter, Meredith Betts.
Nice crowds on hand from both Montgomery, the high school and junior high, and then, of course, we have Ellsbury Junior High is who's playing on the other field, and, of course, great travel from Bowling Green.
That a strike on the inside corner to even things up in 1-1. Set the defense for Montgomery across the outfield. Lexi Veach is in left, Anna Teeshon in center. Raylene Poston is in right. Destiny Evers-Myers, the third baseman. The shortstop is Maddie Quatham. And that one's fouled out of play, 1-2 the count. The second baseman is Addison Massey, and over at first, Carissa Doyle. Sam Quatham behind the plate, and Brooklyn Fisher, your pitcher for the Wildcats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count to Betts with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch on its way, and that one misses outside to even things up 2-2.
And Betts got a hold of that one that she fouled off really well. If she could straighten that out, that definitely would have brought Dieters more likely with her speed around to third base.
Or even farther. We know how aggressive Grace is.
You mean there's a Dieters that's not aggressive?
Yeah. That one just missed as well. Outside, 3-2. So a full count to Betts, and we'll see if Gracie does a little running here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, and a runner at first base. And the next from Fisher. The payoff pitch is on its way. That one misses, and there's runners at first and second.
First walk handed out of the evening.
And that'll bring in Jade Meyer with a chance to do some damage.
Really, Bowling Green in this 3 and 4 spot. I mean, I think you could probably interchange those at any given time, and that's where it looks like the heart, obviously, of the batting order's at. He heavily clumped them there together because you're not going to intentionally walk Meyer to get to Dameron for at all.
Oh, no.
At all, ever.
You really have to be gambling to do that, and this one's fouled down the first base line and out of play. Still rolling toward the woods down there, 0-1.
So Meyer connecting on her first pitch. As you mentioned, it goes off to the right-hand side. She'll step back in as they get the ball thrown in.
Fisher pulls up those sleeves. Now comes set and delivers, and that one's up and in for ball 1.
She looked for a little change up there, and it hung high and on the inside. Bowling Green, they're all white road jerseys, red numbers, black trim. Montgomery County in their home blue and gray, gray numbers with white trim.
White socks.
White socks.
The 1-1 pitch, inside again, 2-1 to Meyer with Dameron on deck.
And I'm going to speak as a parent here. I don't know who's doing all this white, but I wish they had to do their laundry.
There's some pants that they are not as bright as they could be.
Not as bright as they used to be.
This one over the second baseman and into short right field. Throw comes into home, and Dieters beats it out. Bowling Green ahead, and there's runners at first and second.
And she had good connection on that. Just went over top of the second baseman's head, out of her reach.
RBI for Jade. And there's runners at first and second. Still nobody out for Grace Dameron.
She steps up. Let her rip. Coach, just let her.
You'd think she'd be aggressive earlier in the count. Trying to stake the LadyCats to an early lead.
Louisiana is introducing BK Mobile banking with remote capture. Any customer with online banking can now access your Mercantile bank accounts from any device, including your smartphone and tablet, everywhere you go. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, where they've been serving the Louisiana area for more than 100 years, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate and Perkins Electrical Service.
1-1 the count to Dameron.
She got fooled a little bit on that changeup that was thrown in there. She swung a little early.
That one's a strike on the outside corner, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. To the cleanup hitter for the LadyCats with runners at first and second, a run in. Still nobody out. Fisher to the center of the circle, puts the heel on the rubber, now rocks back and fires, and this one is hit in the air, short left field, and it's down for a hit. The runners had to wait to see if it would drop, but they're going to all get in safely. Little confusion there between the shortstop and the left fielder, and neither of them could get the ball.
They kind of bobbled it just a little bit. The sad part was it was Meredith Betts who was waiting to tag up. If they had picked up the ball, they might have got her at third.
Oh, yeah.
But she was playing it smart. We've got a runner coming in.
That's going to be number 8, Briley Sparks, the junior, to run for the cleanup hitter Dameron, courtesy runner for the catcher.
So bases loaded as the pitcher Tanner Turner steps into the batter's box for the Lady Bobcats.
1-0. Bowling Green trying to pile on here in the top of the first inning. Fisher comes set. And the pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Fisher did issue a walk to Meredith Betts, the number 2 hitter for Bowling Green.
With the exception of the ball by Meyer, Bowling Green hasn't gotten great contact so far, but still have the bases loaded. Just missed on that one. Did Turner 0-2.
No outs, as we're still in the top of the first.
She's coming right at Tanner here in the number 5 spot.
Tanner will have to protect now.
Choke up a little bit now. Oh, hands at the bottom of the bat still. Here 0-2. That pitch outside wouldn't chase, and it's a ball and 2-strike count to Turner.
Quatham does a nice job behind the plate, keeping it from getting away and allowed another run to score for Bowling Green.
They've got that concrete base, so I'm not sure it's going to take a ball going up on the screen, I think, to score a run. This one is hit into right, and it's down for a hit. 1 run comes in. The rest will hold on a nice throw from the right fielder Poston, and it's 2-0 LadyCats.
And an RBI for Turner. In steps Haley Chandler. Oh, we've got another runner.
Yeah, courtesy runner for the pitcher, and that's number 4, Lainey Finley, also a junior. So Finley at first, Sparks at second. The runner at third is Meyer. And Chandler, the batter here, the second baseman. Still nobody out. Chandler's ready. Fisher's ready. And the first pitch to her is taken up high for ball 1.
Chandler, who had to miss senior night, was recognized last night at Hannibal after their game. After Bowling Green beat Hannibal, Hannibal worked with the Lady Cats to honor her senior recognition.
Nice gesture. This one is hit toward the gap. It's down. 1 run will come in. Here comes another as Sparks makes the turn and comes home, and it's 4-0 Bowling Green.
We talked about Bowling Green wanting to make a name for themselves after not finishing the way they wanted to last year. Ending their season here is what I'm trying to say. So they're, making sure that doesn't they get as many runs as possible in early. And we talked about that in the keys of the game.
Exactly. That's exactly what you wanted to do. Still nobody out, showing bunt as Orff pulls back and takes the ball. The throw cut off to third. And both runners advance. Stolen base for Finley.
Finley, yeah.
And followed down to second base.
Was Chandler.
By Chandler, yeah. 1-0 the count. And a strike called.
Speaking of nice things, I guess we ought to give a shout-out to Adam Falloon. We try not to do that too terribly often because, we give him too many compliments. His head gets swollen. We asked for the red carpet to be rolled out here at Montgomery County, and the AD assured me, Mr. Falloon himself, that it was going to be laid out, and it basically was. So thanks to Falloon for making that possible and helping us out here tonight to bring you action on KJFM. That
one fouled back to the screen. Wouldn't they have a blue carpet here?
Well, I don't know how to say this except for the fact that I graduated from Bowling Green.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm going to make him do something for me, I want to be in with red.
Red, yeah, okay. 1-2 the count, 4-0, nobody out. Runners at second and third, and that one's taken up high, evens things up at 2-2. I didn't go to Bowling Green, but
I know.
I was still red.
You were still so see
Yeah.
and the KJFM colors are
Yeah.
red, white, and blue. So he could just roll that red carpet out and that'd be great.
The 2-2 pitch on its way. Checks the swing, takes the ball low, and the count goes full. Second full count that Fisher has dealt. Walked the first one. That was Betts who came around to score. Long look from Fisher, and the payoff pitch on its way, and it's up high, and the bases are loaded again. Second walk issued. That'll bring in Grimsley.
So Bowling Green leads 4-0. We're still in the top of the first. Looking over to my left, because that's where the junior high game's going, Ellsbury Junior High is leading Montgomery County 6-0, top of the first.
So not a good first inning for any of the Montgomery teams today.
No, not yet. Although neither team has gotten to the bottom, so we'll see what Montgomery comes back with all the way around.
Outside on the first pitch to Grimsley, 1-0.
Fisher heads to the back of the circle, waits. As Grimsley gets in there, she's waiting for Fisher to step on the mound.
Long look for that sign. Patting her hip. Now she comes set. Looks like Grimsley wants to pull one to the third base side here. Takes a strike. And the count even at 1-1.
She saw the pitch she wants. Now she's hoping that Fisher will throw it again.
Boy, the infielders are all in front of the bases. Crowding their pitcher.
As I said, they're definitely not expecting her to loop it in, to drop it into outfield at all.
Big swing and a miss there. And the count goes to 1-2 as she pulled the string on Kennedy Grimsley. Prater is the batter in the on-deck circle for Bowling Green. Still nobody out. 4-0 LadyCats. 8th batter of the inning. Fisher has her sign. See if she tries to extend the zone here. Instead, she goes right after her with the fastball and a swing and a miss. And that's the first out here in the top of the first inning.
So as you mentioned, steps in flex player, Haley Prater. And that'll take us right back up to the top of the order. They don't get a double play.
Yeah. Still playing infield in. Normal depth for the outfield. 1 out, bases loaded, and that one is shot past the first base coach, J.C. Hickerson.
And I tell you what, based on the way she connected with that one, I would probably move back.
Yeah, she put a good stroke on that ball and had the first baseman frozen there as it went past in foul territory. 0-1 to Prater. Batting for the DP, Walker. And there's a strike called, 0-2. Good pitch from Fisher.
Now Prater's going to have to protect.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. And the next to Prater. On its way. And missed. A ball on 2 strikes.
Ball a little high and outside, according to the umpire.
Coach Craig Smith yells out, red 161. We'll see what that is here on a 1-2 pitch with 1 out and the bases loaded.
I think it means hit it over the fence.
Is that what it is?
That's going to be my guess.
The 1-2 on its way. Bunting, and that one is a perfect bunt. They'll get the force play at home. Finley out there for the second out, and it's still 4-0. So tried to catch him napping, but Montgomery wasn't fooled as Eversmeyer came in and flipped it to Quatham for the second out. Fielder's choice. And that goes 5-2 on the put out at home. And brings us back to the top of the order for Dieters, who had a bunt hit her first time up, scored the game's first run, and swings and misses at a high fastball to start her second at bat. 10th batter of the inning. Bowling Green would love to get that 2-out hit and get a few more runs home.
Yeah, I have a feeling that maybe 4 runs isn't quite enough.
That one nubbed off the end of the bat, 0-2 quickly to Gracie Dieters. That game over on the middle school field's 9-0 now in the first.
Yeah, no outs.
Yeah, that's a good start for Ellsbury.
Yeah.
What we're worried about is Bowling Green and Montgomery varsity action here on the fields in front of us, and it's 4-0 Lady Cats, 2 outs, bases loaded. And a swing and a miss, and the inning comes to an end. A strikeout of Dieters. That's a big one for Fisher and the Wildcats. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Bowling Green 4, Montgomery 0 on Eagle 102.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Let's set the defense for the Lady Cats across the outfield. It's Kennedy Grimsley in left, Grace Dieters in center. My goodness. McKenna Orff is in right. Meredith Betts is the third baseman. Haley Prater's the shortstop. Haley Chandler is the second baseman. Jade Meyer over at first. Grace Dameron behind the plate, and Tanner Turner takes her warm-up tosses before she throws her first pitch to Sam Quatham.
Quatham, definitely not an unfamiliar name to Bowling Green opponents. We saw her on the basketball court last year quite a bit. She a little history on her. She used to play youth football for, I believe it was Mexico, before Montgomery County had a youth team. So she is an all-around athlete, so look for her to have some power behind her hit, especially leading off.
And she's got some speed as well.
Now, her uncle, Adam Falloon, would like to tell you that she gets it from him, but
Yeah.
she does not. She gets it from her mom.
Okay.
Who would be the assistant coach, Becky Quatham. We had the privilege
What
of
is with press boxes that Adam runs? You know, Clopton always had the flies.
Yeah.
We're in here at Montgomery, the flies come in. It's a beautiful press box, but
I don't want to say that maybe, no.
Adam attracts flies.
That's why I was going to, pretty much.
First pitch on its way, and that one's up high to Quatham. 1 ball, no strikes. To the catcher, Sam Quatham. Where's number 1? Bats from the right-hand side. The next pitch from Turner is hit into center field. Moving over on it is Dieters, but it'll drop in front of her, and it's a leadoff hit for the Montgomery catchers. So they're getting something going here. Both teams get their leadoff hitter aboard.
And we got the lefty stepping up. The bat's on the left-hand side here. I promise I can speak, and it's not Monday. Fisher, she steps in the batter's box.
Almost has that front foot out of the box and takes a strike to start things off here against Tanner Turner.
Don't forget, we've got more softball action coming your way on Thursday evening, as Montgomery will make the trip to Pike County to take on Clopton. 1 ball, 1 strike for Fisher.
That first inning for Bowling Green, 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 left. And that one's low, 2-1. That could have been a lot worse for Montgomery, but they were able to get a few key outs. Outside, 3-1. So Turner allows the leadoff hit and now falls behind 3-1 to her counterpart, Brooklyn Fisher. 3-1 offering, and this one is ripped toward the gap, and it's going to get to the wall. They're probably going to score a run on this one. Around second, and to third is Quatham. She's making the turn, and the ball gets through the legs of Meyer. They're going to try and get that runner to third base, and she is out at third.
Oh, man.
I think that's a pretty big out. Run comes in to make it 4-1, but now the bases are empty.
Did you say Meyer threw that too?
Yes. So the out goes 9-1-5, or 9-3-5. 9-3-5 on the put out at third. This one is popped up and out of play behind home plate. New ball comes in from the Bowling Green dugout.
Tell you what, they definitely, Fisher made great contact on that pitch. Got it right down that right field line out there to right field and was looking to be aggressive and just got thrown out, sliding into third. So Sam's sister, Maddie, is stepping in now. Maddie Quatham steps in, wears number 20 on her back. Go ahead.
Taking a couple of strikes, now swings and misses. She's down on 3 pitches. And the shortstop is retired. That'll bring in Poston. She wears number 6. Raylene Poston, the right fielder. And this one is lifted into left, moving back on it, and unable to make the catch. Off the tip of the glove of Grimsley, but they hold her to a single.
Tell you what, that was it's almost a snow cone catch there, Mark, and just came out just at the last minute.
That would have been a spectacular catch for sure. So we're going to give her a hit on the play. And that'll bring in Doyle. So 3 hits in the inning, 1 run is crossed, 2 outs and a runner at first, and that one is low for ball 1. Doyle's the first baseman. Where's number 21? Swing and a miss. Evens it counted at 1-1. That game over there, the top of the first is finally over. 12-0 Ellsbury. That one will probably be a 3-inning game.
Could possibly get there. Another strike on Doyle as she thought about holding up and just didn't.
Yeah, kind of a half-hearted swing there on the pitch on the inside corner. And there's Deuces Wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a swing and a miss retires the side. So a run on 3 hits, 1 left for Montgomery, who headed the 2nd inning. Bowling Green coming back up, leading the Wildcats 4-1 on Eagle 102.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, definitely not your typical 8 to 5, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Call Mike's Tire and Service Center and they'll be happy to work with you to get you back to operation as usual. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Mike's Tire and Service Center proudly supports all area farmers.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
In the 2nd inning for Bowling Green, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Betts to lead it off, then Meyer and Dameron.
Betts walked last time she was up to bat.
And takes the ball to start this at bat as it bounces in and past the catcher. 1-0 the count to the 3rd baseman for the LadyCats. Fisher, very deliberate, puts her heel back on the rubber, center of the circle, rocks back, and fires.
Ball high.
2-0. Very interesting look for the pitcher, Brooklyn Fisher. She's got the wristband with all the pitches and plays on her glove hand, has like a tennis elbow band on her pitching elbow, or just below on the forearm, and that's a strike. And then she has
it looks like
knee
a knee
pads.
Brace. Is it knee pads? Is that what it is? It looked like a knee brace, but
yeah, I guess it is just a knee brace.
Over on,
it looked like she had 2 of them, but she just has the one.
That's on her right knee as well.
And then a towel hanging from the
back
of her belt. That one fouled out of play, even sinks up at 2-2. There's a lot going on. I know, as a former baseball pitcher, none of that would have been allowed. They would have said all of it off.
Oh, Mark.
They would have.
I know. We girls, we just take a little extra pampering.
Is that what it is?
It is. We're special.
I understand now those play like football style play diagrams. Like
yeah.
Everyone wears them. This count goes full again. Second full count between Fisher and Betts.
Well, Betts got the walk the last time. We'll see if she gets a walk a second time. You get somebody on the base to start the top of the second inning.
3-2 pitch. This one is lifted on the infield to the second baseman. Massey is under it and makes the two-handed grab for the first out. So Fisher wins this battle.
That'll bring up Jade Meyer. She connected her first time at bat, ended up coming around to score.
Lined it kind of over and just to the right of the second baseman for an RBI single. And this one is up and in for ball one. Did that on a 2-1 pitch, her first time up. Different situation now with the bases empty and one down. Now she's trying to get something going. This one is hit toward the gap again. Moving in, it's past the right fielder. Poston will have to track it down on the warning track, and into second standing up is Meyer with a one-out double. It's an interesting warning track.
It is?
It's not dirt. It's like a kitty litter, kind of like the track at Clopton or Mark Twain. So 1 on, 1 out. Runner in scoring position for Grace Dameron. Dameron singled. Her courtesy runner came in to score in the first inning. And a strike called on the first pitch to the catcher for the LadyCats. 0-1 as they play her deep all the way around the outfield.
Well, they probably should at this point.
Few steps in and right. But I know Dameron has opposite field power as well. That goes over her head and takes the count to 1-1. 4-1 Bowling Green. All 4 runs scored in the top of the first inning. Montgomery answered with 1 in the bottom of the half. We're in the top of the second now. 1 out and a runner at second base. The 1-1 pitch is hit deep to center.
There it
Moving
goes.
in on it was the center fielder Tison, and the ball went over her head. She'll go into second with a double, and it's going to be runners at second and third with 1 out for Tanner Turner. So back-to-back doubles. Meyer had to make sure that Tison didn't catch it before advancing, so she only makes it to third.
Well, I tell you what, when the ball hits that warning track that you're talking about, it just dies. There's
Yes,
no rolling. It just dies right there.
So Turner, an RBI situation. She had one of those in the first inning and put 1 across. Long look out at Fisher. Now Brooklyn delivers, and it's a ball high to the Bowling Green pitcher.
I believe Briley Sparks went out to run for Dameron. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah.
That's her pinch runner.
Her courtesy, yeah.
Courtesy runner, yeah.
The 1-0 pitch on its way. Wanted to pull the trigger, took a ball instead, and Turner ahead in the count 2-0. Chandler on deck. She drove in a couple of runs with a single last inning. LadyCats trying to increase their 3-run lead. Second and third, just 1 out. And there's a strike called. 2-1. To Turner again, all white uniforms for Bowling Green, kind of a t-shirt style top for this road contest. The 2-1, up high, 3-1.
So Turner making Fisher definitely work for her, not helping her out at all. See if we can get bases. They're going to see if they can get bases loaded before Chandler steps up.
Wouldn't be the worst thing for Montgomery to put the force at any base. The 3-1 pitch is grounded back to the pitcher, looks back the runner, and the throw to third was in the dirt. Stopped nicely by the third baseman, but everyone's going to be safe. Call it a fielder's choice for Turner, so she's aboard, but they don't record an out on the play. And now the bases are jammed for Haley Chandler. Chandler, 2-run single in the first inning. 4-1. Bowling Green still leads. Montgomery needs a double play in a bad way.
They do, and again, they're in on the corners.
Oh, yeah, they are. And this one is hit into center. Moving back on it is Tison. Makes the two-handed grab at the warning track. The runner's going to tag from third and score. That's Meyer. So a sacrifice fly and an RBI, third RBI of the day for Chandler. And it's 5-1, LadyCats. That'll bring in Orff. Now with 2 down and runners at first and second. Orff walked her first time up. Pulls back a bunt. Runners went halfway, now return. And it's 1-0 to the right fielder for Bowling Green. Number wider than her name on the back of her uniform. McKenna Orff. There's a strike called. 1-1 the count. If I had a 3-letter name, I would go with a single-digit number.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Was going to point out that she walked her last time as well.
And that one's inside. McKenna almost put a hip into it, but ahead in the count 2-1.
2 outs, 5-1 our score. Bowling Green leads it, top of the second.
The 2-1 pitch from Fisher. On its way. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Big cut, came up empty. And deuces will be wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 aboard. Runners at first and second for the LadyCats. A run has come across here in the top of the second inning. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout to end the inning for the second straight inning for Fisher and the Wildcats. But Bowling Green tacks on another with a sacrifice fly. They leave 2 more aboard and lead this game 5-1 heading to the bottom of the second on Eagle 102.
Daily life is a bit different right now than what we're used to. Some are feeling the effects more than others, but let's remember that this too shall pass and try to find ways to keep positive, help others in need, continue to support our businesses as best we can, but also take this time of distancing and shutdowns to self-reflect and improve. Spend quality time with family, exercise, pray, tackle a home improvement project, even if it's just a power cleaning inside and out, but do something that helps you feel empowered and moving forward. Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, praying for good to come out of trials.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
To the bottom of the second inning we go. 5-1 Bowling Green as they added a run on on a couple of hits, and actually just 2 hits in the second inning, top half.
Fisher got a couple more strikeouts this game, or that inning game. Look, I'm telling you, Mark, you should probably really request a better co-pilot.
It'll be all right. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Montgomery here in the bottom half of the second. As Turner finishing off her warm-up tosses, then she'll put on the mask, throw goes down, and we're ready for Massey to step in. Addison Massey's the second baseman, wears number 7. And she'll jog into the right-hand batter's box. And wait for Bowling Green to return to their positions on the infield. No distancing there.
Distancing? Are we supposed to be social distancing? Shh. Oh, okay.
You know, I see Coach Falloon at first base has a like
has her
a
little
gator
gator
on, but not pulled up.
Well, she did. She did have it pulled up, but I feel like she understands that she can't yell nearly as loud as she has it up there. Who am I kidding? We know she can yell.
That one misses low, 1-1 the count to Massey. You know, the hardest thing I've found with the masks, whistling. It's really hard to whistle.
Do I want to know why you're whistling with the mask on?
Because I like to whistle.
Oh, okay.
That one misses 2-1.
All right, I just a little concerned.
I'm always whistling a happy tune. The 2-1 swung on and missed. 2-2. The count to Massey with Tisan on deck. But your lips get right up against the mask, and it's that hit her in the front knee. Didn't make much of an attempt to move, as it was an off-speed pitch. And the leadoff batter is aboard.
Mark, you got to do what you got to do to get a runner on the base. Got to get things started some way, somehow.
Yep. So that'll bring in Anna Tisan, and she's bunting back to the screen for strike one. Eversmeyer on deck. The 0-1 pitch. That's a nice pitch.
Nice strike.
Move from the center of the plate toward the left-hand batter's box. Good lateral movement. It's 0-2. About belt high. That one just missed hitting the batter. Snap throw to first and back in safely. If the tag would have been a little lower, I think she would have got her.
Might have got her. I have this nice little beam right in my line of sight, so I'm kind of bouncing between the two. Allows me to burn those calories.
You got a blind spot? As that one's fouled off the side fence.
And for the first time, it's not because I'm old.
April has like 9 of those in her car.
Blind spots?
Yeah.
Is that because of everything she has hanging in her car?
She's always looking the wrong way is what it is.
So something along the lines of paying attention?
Yeah, something. Another 1-2 pitch on its way, and that one, just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a really good pitch from Tanner Turner.
He's trying to paint that inside corner.
Especially with the batter hanging over the plate, and that one's fouled out of play again. Still 2-2. Massey, the runner at first, she was hit by a pitch.
Thiesen's making Turner work for it, that's for sure.
Spins the bat in her right hand. Now comes set. And that one may have been strike 3, but it went off of Dameron's glove, so she couldn't frame it. It was a pretty good pitch. Runner goes down to second on the pass ball. And the count goes full. It was a really good pitch. That one misses inside.
And
not giving her the inside corner, so a hit by pitch and a walk to start this bottom of the second inning at the bottom half of the order.
That's the first walk she's handed out.
Eversmeyer, the batter. She's the third baseman. Wears number 4. And has a pretty good opportunity here as that one misses inside. Runner went halfway. Turner struggling with that inside part of the plate. The 1-0. Bunting again. That one goes off the glove of Dameron, off the top of her mask, and back to the screen.
She made contact at least, so we're even things up 1-1. Again, we're in the bottom of the second. No outs, 5-1 our score. Bowling Green leads Montgomery County.
Bunting again. That one goes back to the screen. She was kind of protecting herself as that rode it in on the hands of Eversmeyer, with Reagan waiting on deck. 1-2 the count. Runners at first and second for Montgomery. The 1-2 pitch from Tanner on its way. Got the corner. She got the call that time. Backwards K for the first out in the inning. And it'll bring in Reagan, the number 9 hitter.
They're not using their flex player quite like Coach Smith is. But puts Quatham on deck, and she had made contact big time to start to the bottom of the first.
Swing and a miss. I like the 2 braids coming out the back of the helmet of L. Reagan. There's a strike called, 0-2. Listed in the program as E.L. L. Reagan. There's strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Back up looking.
Now back to the top of the order for Sam Quatham, and she's the biggest threat in this lineup.
She looked at a ball the first pitch in, and then the second was when she connected. got that single. She's the only one that came around to score, and she makes contact here as well.
Hits it toward the gap. They're going to try and score the runner from second. Throw offline, and it's 5-2. The next runner stops at third, and all the way to second is Quatham. It's an RBI single. And another run on the board for the home team, Montgomery County.
So 2 outs. Quatham brings them 1 run closer, and that steps in the pitcher, Fisher.
She had an RBI single her first time up. That brought home Quatham. Swinging on this one and comes up empty. She bats from the left-hand side. Full swing from that left-hand side. She added more accessories for the at-bat. She's got a big guard on her front elbow. And this one is popped into short center, and making the catch for the third out is the center fielder, Grace Dieter. She ran a long way, called off the shortstop, Prater, who was coming in. But Montgomery scores again. They now trail Bowling Green by 3 after 2 full. The LadyCats coming up on Eagle 102.
This is Kyle Sugar, Assistant Vice President at Community State Bank of Missouri. We offer a variety of loans to meet your needs. Whether you're looking for a conventional loan or a HELOC or an FHA, VA, or USDA loan, give us a call. We have some of the best rates around. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sunburns, bug bites, poison ivy, it only means one thing. It's summertime. From SPF to calamine lotion, Good Neighbor Pharmacy has got you covered. Stop in and let us take care of you. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green. Or Family Drug, 301 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Bowling Green here in the top of the third inning. Grimsley and Prater, and back to the top for Grace Dieters. Center fielder playing deep.
Well, I think they're learning their lessons a little bit.
I think she likes to come in on a ball more than go back on it. She's broke in on 2 balls that ended up over her head. This one is fouled out of play. Got good stick on that one, but just a little bit late, and Grimsey behind the count 0-1. Kennedy was a strikeout victim her first time up.
Went down swinging.
About made a spectacular catch out there in left field. Just couldn't keep it in the glove as she landed on that ball over her head, and there's a strike looking. 0-2.
So quickly in the hole. Again, Bowling Green leads 5-2, top of the third from Montgomery County.
Lifts that black and white Easton bat up above her head and looks out for this 0-2 pitch, and it's way up high. A ball and 2 strikes. So Prater, I think this is the last time they'll be able to pull that maneuver in that 9 spot. Where
Prater bats instead of Walker.
Yeah. Because she can exit and re-enter twice, and that one's low and away. 2-2 the count. So I had her 0-2, now 2-2. As Grimsley tries to start the top of the third inning by getting on board. Leans way forward in that stance. Now pulls it back.
Pulls back.
And a swing and a miss. Big cut came up empty. She was trying to extend the lead right there with that swing, and that's the first out in the top of the third.
As you mentioned, Prater steps in.
Reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. That was back in the first inning. Now we're in the third. And she takes the ball outside.
Again, don't forget more softball action coming your way on Thursday. Then we'll have football for you on Friday as Clompton-Ellsbury will host Louisiana. And then, Mark, you get a Saturday off. No need to go to Mark Twain. I think they're playing Friday night.
Yeah. Kind of my home away from home as this one's lifted. Foul territory and right, and making the catch as she disappears behind the dugout is Poston. So there's 2 away. Foul out.
Back to the top of the order as Dieter steps in. She went down swinging her last time bat, but before that, her very first inning, she got a single. No, a bunt. Sorry.
Bunt hit,
a bunt hit.
Trying to get a board here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Fisher looking for her first 1-2-3 inning, and this one's grounded to the second baseman through the legs, and that'll be an error on Addison Massey.
8-4 on there.
She looked up, you could see it, to see where Dieter's was, and the ball went right through her legs.
That brings in Betts. Betts walked her first time at bat, but ended up coming around to score, and then she popped out to the second baseman last inning.
That's what speed gets you. Creates errors like that, and that's a ball outside and low to Betts. Looking to get on base for the second time today. Bowling Green hoping for a 2-out rally. They've scored in the first 2 innings, 4 in the first, 1 in the second. Single tallies for Montgomery in both innings.
Ball high.
2-0. Jade Meyer, the on-deck hitter, if the inning continues. She's been on base twice with a single and a double. Scored 2 runs. But it'll take something here from Betts. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch on its way. Outside again, 3-0. It just doesn't look like Fisher is comfortable pitching to Betts.
Yeah, both pitchers seem to be trying to paint the corners, whether they're inside or outside, and they can't quite find those edges. Man, if they can throw them down the middle, they hit it pretty well, but the corners are both struggling with tonight.
3-0 pitch, and that's outside, and a 4-pitch walk puts 2 aboard for Meyer. So an error and a walk with 2 outs, and Bowling Green gifted a little rally here if Meyer can do something. They're going to shade her in center field to right.
Well, Myers, as you mentioned, hit a single in the first, hit a double in the last inning. In the second, she's probably going to go for a triple here, let's be honest.
Bounces it in on the first pitch. And Jade ahead 1-0 with Dameron on deck. Dieter's the runner at second. Betts at first. And a 1-0 pitch on its way to Jade Meyer. There's a strike called.
She found that outside corner that time.
I think Bowling Green was going to take until she threw a strike. Now let's see if Meyer has the green light here, 1-1. Next on its way. That one's up high, not even close. 2-1. LadyCats trying to put another run together here in the top of the 3rd inning. First 2 were retired easily, then an error and a walk. And give Bowling Green life. The 2-1 pitch to Meyer. That one's fouled back. Couldn't time the off-speed pitch, and now Fisher is a strike away from getting out of this jam.
Meyer stepping back in.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. 5-2 Bowling Green. Top half of the 3rd inning. The next on its way. And that strike 3 called off-speed pitch, and it buckled the knees of Jade Meyer. And Fisher does get out of that jam. Bowling Green leaves a couple of runners aboard. Fails to score in an inning for the first time. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd. Montgomery coming up, trailing Bowling Green 5-2 on an Eagle 102.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new, lower car insurance rates in Missouri, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. I'm State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock, and I'm ready to help you save. Call me today at 573-754-5575 or visit us in Louisiana, just a block up from the river. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Browns Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
Throw goes down, and we're ready for the bottom half of the third inning here at Montgomery. Game moving right around along. It'll be Maddie Quatham to lead things off, then Poston and Doyle, the 3, 4, 5 hitters. So heart of the order for the Wildcats. And Quatham went down swinging her first time up. Wildcats have scored single runs in the first and second. Bowling Green has already stranded 7 runners in this ball game.
You know, they were hot there in the first inning, and then they kind of went cold.
That one fouled out of play behind the grandstand here at Montgomery County High School. Beautiful facilities here. You got the 2 softball diamonds, football field, the baseball diamond behind the football field to the right.
Yeah.
And there's a strike called, 0-2. A foul and now a called strike, and Quatham behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Player even with the bag at third, behind it at first, and this one's up high. Ball and 2 strikes.
And as you mentioned, Mark, a little bit before, the press box that we're in is really nice, and you can really actually see both fields pretty nicely from up here.
Swing and a miss, and down for the second time via the strikeout is Quatham, with Poston coming up.
Poston got a single back in the first.
Her only at bat today. Turner throws that ball up, and her pitching hand catches it, now spins it and delivers, and there's a swing and a miss. That's great movement on that pitch away from the right-hand hitter. 0-1.
Apparently I should said something about those corners a little earlier. Ever since I said something, looks like they've been able to find them.
That's on the inside corner for strike 2. Yeah, she's working both sides of the plate right now, and has finally got the umpire on the same page as her. Swing and a miss, and down on 3 pitches is Poston. That'll bring in Doyle. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, I tell you what, Turner wasted no time. There was no lag between pitches. As quickly as she could get the ball in her hand, she was set and ready to fire.
6 strikeouts, 2 in each inning so far for the Bowling Green hurler, and that one misses low for ball 1. Looking for her first 1-2-3 inning. That one fouled off the screen. 1-1 the count to Carissa Doyle. 1-1 pitch. Foul back again. 1-2. Coach Heimer was especially mindful to tell me about 2 names that don't have L's in them. Poston and Carissa. They're completely different words if you add the L. It's not Clarissa, it's not Polston.
Okay.
It's Poston and Carissa.
And Carissa. Okay.
That one fouled off the foot of Doyle. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. She strikes out the side. First 1-2-3 inning for the LadyCats. We head to the 4th. Bowling Green trying to add to a 5-2 lead over Montgomery on Eagle 102.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Kayla Caldwell, your Edward Jones financial advisor, at 2604 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of our mobile and online banking services like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Phone data rates may still apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
Dameron to lead things off, and the first pitch to her is on the outside corner for strike one. It'll be Grace, then Tanner Turner, and Haley Chandler for Bowling Green, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. It's the same part of the order for Bowling Green as we saw last inning from Montgomery. Turner picked up 3 strikeouts.
So Dameron did the same thing as Meyer before her. She had a single in the first, and her next at-bat was a double.
That one outside, off the glove of the catcher, squeaks a few feet away and evens the count at 1-1. 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second for Bowling Green, 1 in the first, 1 in the second for Montgomery. That's how we get our 5-2 score. 1-1 the count to the leadoff batter here in the fourth, Grace Dameron. Long look from Fisher. Now she rocks back and fires, and that one is swung on and missed. Ooh, that's a hot fastball there.
That was.
To get it past Dameron. 1-2 the count. They play her deep all around this diamond for Montgomery. A 1-2 pitch on its way and fouled back. She just missed on that one, 1-2. Turner on deck. She's been aboard a couple of times today as well. Brooklyn Fisher back in the center of the circle. Rocks back and delivers. And a swing and a miss had Dameron reaching.
She did.
And that's another strikeout in the books for the Montgomery pitcher.
That'll bring up Turner.
Tanner singled to drive in a run in the first inning, reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning, and comes to the plate for the third time here in the fourth. Wide open stance. Waggles that bat, now comes set and takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 with Chandler waiting on deck.
Chandler's had some good connections tonight. I think she's probably anxious to get right back in there. Even her long fly out to center field. Her last one was good.
Swing and a miss. Big cut from Turner.
She was trying to get out there too.
0-2. The count to the Lady Cat pitcher. Back to the center of the circle is Fisher. And now she serves up an 0-2 pitch, and this one's hit off the end of the bat to the shortstop. Basket catch there for Maddie Quatham, and there's quickly 2 out for Bowling Green here in the top of the fourth. Sounded good.
It did sound good.
But she got it right off the end and had a lot of backspin on it, and a nice job by Quatham to secure that ball. Could have easily spun out and caused all sorts of trouble for Montgomery. Brings in Chandler with the bases empty, 2 outs. And that's up high.
She wanted it, though.
Chandler drove in 2 with a single in the first. Another run with a sacrifice fly in the second inning. Three out of the 5 driven in off this bat, and she takes a strike. 1-1 the count to the second baseman for Bowling Green. They shade her to right as well. This one is hit to right and misjudged, and it'll go to the wall. Finally tracked down by Poston around second, heading for third. The throw in, not going to be close, and it's a triple for Chandler, her second hit of the day. As soon as that got past Poston out there and right, you knew she was going to do some running. Turns it into 3 bases and a chance for Orff to get a 2-out RBI. She's walked and struck out today. 0 for 1. Looking for a 2-out hit here to extend this lead, and the ball almost back to the screen. Nice job by Quatham behind the plate to stop that one from turning into a run. 1-0 the count to McKenna Orff. Grimsley on deck. And the next pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the glove. And 1-1 the count to the right fielder for Bowling Green. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at third base. And a swing and a miss.
Big swings by the Lady Bobcats as they're looking to connect. They're definitely being aggressive.
Yes, they are. Here in the top of the 4th inning. Failed to score for the first time last inning. That's outside, 2-2. They don't want that to happen again. They want to tack on here and keep Montgomery behind. Looking for the 2-out hit on a 2-2 pitch. Fisher's delivery inside, and the count goes full. Walked on a 3-2 pitch back in the first. Wants to extend the inning here. Grimsley on deck. Pair of strikeouts today. Payoff pitch. Heads home. Outside, and she walked her.
Gets her second walk. Orf, that is. That's the third walk, I believe.
Fourth. One in each inning, actually. Nope, there wasn't one in the second. 2 in the first. That brings in Grimsley, who's 0 for 2 so far today. Where's number 2? The left fielder for the Lady Cats. Pitch popped up. Second baseman wants it and makes the catch to retire the side. Grimsley pops out on the infield, leaves 2 stranded. Bowling Green can't extend that lead. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 5-2 with Montgomery coming up on Eagle 102.
This is Tracy Brookshire, Marketing Coordinator and Public Information Officer for Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice here in Missouri. We are doing our best to keep our community informed as much as possible regarding how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting our county. Visit our dedicated COVID-19 page on our website at pikecountyhealth.org for resources, latest news, updated case counts, and a contact form for questions and concerns specifically related to the virus. Visit our website to subscribe to our PCHD e-news and be the first to know about any updates and resources we have to offer in our communications. Stay safe out there, Pike County. Your health is our priority, and together we will get through this concerning time.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
Bowling Green has left 9 runners aboard, most of those in scoring position so far today. Just 3 left on base for Montgomery, and we'll see if that becomes a factor as we move along. We're already into the bottom of the 4th inning. As the throw goes down, it'll be for Montgomery, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters after Turner retired the side in order, all by strikeout last inning. It'll be Massey, who was hit by a pitch last time up, then Tison, who walked, and Eversmeyer, who struck out. Massey digs in. She was lucky to get hit by that off-speed pitch in the front knee because she looked overmatched her first time up, and a little inside-out swing there nubs it off the plate into the first baseman in foul territory for strike 1. Hit by a pitch, went to second on a pass ball, was stranded there, and there's another little inside-out swing and fouls it off. 0-2. Go up the ladder here?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, at this point, yeah, you might as well. But I was still noticing really just a completely 2 different styles of pitching between our 2 pitchers this evening. There you go.
Does go up in the zone and a swing and a miss. Massey swings through it, and there's 6 strikeouts in a row, isn't it?
I think so.
No, it's 4 in a row, 6 out of the last 8.
Yeah.
Was looking the wrong way on my scorecard. But it is the first out here in the home half of the 4th, and that one is a strike to Tison.
And I think it's safe to say that Turner has found whatever groove it is she was looking to get into.
Racking up those Ks now on the 0-1 pitch. Oh, high strike called, and it's 0-2. There's nothing T-Sign could have done with that one.
No.
Except pop it up. 0-2 pitch. There, ooh, bounces in. And a ball and 2 strikes as the center fielder for Montgomery wouldn't chase. 1-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Back to the screen. Still 1-2.
Fought that one off.
She worked the count. She was behind in the count her first time up, worked it into a walk with a couple of key foul balls. Was stranded at first that time, and this one is hit off the end of the bat to the first baseman. Jade picks it up, steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
I tell you what, that was a nice roll right down that line. Jade made sure it stayed in play, scooped it up, stepped on the bag, and quickly 2 away are here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, Bowling Green leads Montgomery County 5-2.
3 unassisted on the putout, and that one's fouled back to the screen by Eversmeyer. She struck out looking her only other time at the plate today. Long look. And the 0-1 just missed that inside corner. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Reagan on deck. She struck out looking as well. A 1-1. Inside, 2-1.
Still looking. She had found that inside corner just a little bit ago, and now it seems to be just off the plate.
A little elusive this inning. One outside, missed. 3-1. Eversmeyer looking to draw a 2-out walk. Oh, that's a nice pitch to load the count. Took a little bit off and hit that inside corner. And we'll have a payoff pitch to Evansmeyer. And this one grounded up the middle. It's a base hit. That'll break the string of 7 in a row retired by Turner. So a base hit from the number 8 hitter, and that brings in Elle Reagan, the designated player, and she takes the ball high.
As you mentioned, she went down looking at strikes the last time. That was in the bottom of the 2nd.
3 pitches. She'll see more than that here most likely, and that's a strike called. 1-1. The next on its way from Turner, bounces in, 2 balls and a strike.
And again, Turner walks back, almost touches the rings, heads right back to the rubber, and she's ready to go.
The 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first, 2 outs. Elle digs back in, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her, and the inning comes to a close. We're heading to the 5th inning already. Bowling Green coming up, leading Montgomery 5-2 on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Insurance is here to serve all your insurance needs. Bowling Green Insurance offers companies to cover your farm, home, auto, and crop needs. Call Fred or Jackie today to get a customized quote that will fit you and your budget. Bowling Green Insurance is an independent insurance agency. That means they can offer several companies to fit you. Give Bowling Green Insurance a call today to get a quote. 573-324-5762 or 573-324-CROP.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate and Perkins Electrical Service.
For Bowling Green, it's going to be Prater, then the top of the order, Dieters and Betts. 9-1-2, and the pitch is called a strike, high strike. She reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning, fouled out to the right fielder in the second inning, batting for the third time here in the fifth inning. As that line is slowed down for Bowling Green, takes that one high and in for a 1-1 count.
Well, we mentioned they put up 4 runs in the first, added a run there in the second, and they've been quiet since.
Yep, left 9 aboard. Most of the action on the base paths has come with 2 outs. This one hit in the air. Center fielder moving in on it. Running, and making the catch in front of the right fielder. They actually collide, but she holds on to the ball.
She holds on.
Tison holds on to that ball for the first out. And we'll go back to the top for Dieters, who has bunted for a single, struck out, and reached on an error by the second baseman, which was totally a result of the speed of the leadoff hitter for Bowling Green.
I'd like to see her put down another bunt, to be honest with you.
Not on that pitch, high and in
No.
for ball 1. That game on the other field, the middle school game, 23-1 Ellsbury.
Yeah, Ellsbury's basically just run all over the place over there.
Reminds you of that
there's that bunt I was looking for.
Atlanta-Miami game the other day. What was it, 29-9?
I don't know. I stopped watching some of those. Barely even kept up with the score.
Yeah, you always have to figure out how it got to 29-9. That's just crazy. Because you think he scored 9 runs, you're going to win by 5. Nope, that one off the pole and back to the pitcher, and they're going to take that ball most likely out of circulation.
And Dieter's going to have to protect now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. She did attempt the bunt that I was asking for. I'm so glad that she must be connected up here with us. I kind of miss the slap bunting, and we don't see a lot of that much anymore. And I kind of miss some of that.
Yeah, it's kind of not the mainstay it once was.
No.
1-2 the count, and the next to Gracie is line foul.
But when you got power like that,
yeah.
You don't need to.
Past Coach Hickerson in the first base box.
I enjoy watching JC kind of just sway back and forth trying to avoid them.
No wasted movement there.
No. That's trusting your players right there, because I'm going to tell you what, I'd have been moving.
1-2 the count. Not sure what the home plate umpire was looking for.
Well, we have foul balls from the other one coming over here and about to hit a couple fans just a moment ago, and I think another one fouled off. So
1-2 pitch. Bounces in, 2-2. Betts the batter on deck.
And for those who may have forgotten, the assistant coach, Rochelle Falloon, used to coach at Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she didn't connect with any of these.
Off the glove of the second baseman. That was going to be a good backhanded stop if she could pull it in. We're going to give a hit to Dieters, her second of the day, on base for the third time. That'll bring in Betts.
Betts has walked twice, popped out to the second baseman. She's got a good eye for the ball, pulling those 2 walks.
Bowling Green, that's the first base runner they've had on with less than 2 outs in a while. And the pitch to Betts, she's showing bunt. It pops up off the catcher Quayson's glove, so she can't throw down to second. It was a bluff bunt.
Yeah, Dieter's got a steal.
The pitch was a ball as Betts pulled back. And Meredith ready for the next, now with a runner in scoring position and just 1 out. Bowling Green hasn't scored since the second inning. They may here, though. Nope, that's going to be caught by the second baseman. Looked a little better off the bat.
That's the second time she's popped out to the second baseman. That'll bring up Jade Meyer, who's, man, she's had a single, a double. She struck out looking last time at bat. You know she's eyeing the cycle, so she needs that triple in that home run.
Let's just get the home run out of the way here.
It's one of those things that I'm always down for a good home run.
Long look out at the pitcher. That one is off the end of the bat, and then the first baseman can't quite haul it in foul territory.
Just out of her reach.
Doyle. It just becomes a strike.
Gave a nice effort stretching out, just was out of her reach a little bit there as she was running towards her own dugout.
0-1 is the count to Jade Meyer. She wants to put a run on the board here with 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch, reaching and pops it back toward us.
Yep. There's
0-2.
She really stretched for that one. You know, you could tell that she's wanting that hit. And she kind of reached for that one and had to pull up a little bit, which got her the foul ball. And see if she can protect here. And with 2 outs.
0-2 pitch on its way from Fisher. And that's up high. Jade wasn't chasing, and the count goes to 1-2.
She wasn't buying that one.
5-2 Bowling Green. Top half of the 5th. Fisher looking for a big strikeout here. Instead, delivers a ball low and in. And the count goes to 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, Bowling Green leads 5-2.
Again, Fisher's ready in the center of the circle for the Wildcats. Pitch fouled off again.
Meyer continued to protect as Dieters is looking for something to run on.
She doesn't need much. Twisted away from the inside pitch, and it just missed the corner. I'll see if Coach Smith puts the runner in motion with this pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. Pitch on its way, and it's up high. And there's runners at first and second with 2 outs.
That is the 5th walk issued by Fisher for the Lady Wildcats. And up comes Dameron. She had to ditch a little bit of her catching gear.
Big at bat here. Single, a double, and is struck out. 2 for 3. A courtesy runner came around to score back in the 1st. Looking for the 2-out hit to extend this Bowling Green lead. And, big cut there. Came up empty, 0-1.
Not too sure she connected with that one if that one wouldn't have been gone.
Swing had some power behind it. Swung through it and is behind in the count, 0-1. Got the bat on this one, but was late and fouls it into the middle of the gravel pit.
I think she was trying to find the baseball field.
Got about halfway there. But behind in the count, 0-2. See if she can get her to chase here on 0-2. Fisher delivers. And it goes up high. She wouldn't chase. Same position as the last 2-strike pitch last inning. This time, Dameron knew better. And we'll get another opportunity. 1-2 pitch on its way from Fisher.
Ooh.
Hit her center of the back. And she'll be replaced by Briley Sparks at first base now that she touches. So the bases are loaded for Bowling Green. Over to third goes Dieters. Down to second goes Meyer. And the batter is Tanner Turner,
who can really help herself if she can put the bat on the ball and make a connection here. Just get it outside of the infield.
1 for 3 today. RBI single, fielder's choice, and a pop out to short, and this one's going to get down for a hit.
Just like that.
And past the right fielder, all 3 may score. All the way to the wall, 1 run in, 2 runs in. Here comes the third, and into third is the pitcher for Bowling Green. She's going to score now on the relay.
So in the park home run.
Tanner Turner caught him napping, and the lead is now 9-2 here in the top half of the 5th inning, and that'll draw Coach Heimer out from the Montgomery dugout, and she tries to do a little landscaping while she talks to her pitcher, Fisher. In to score were Dieters, Meyer, Sparks, and the batter Turner. And I don't know if I can call it an inside the park grand slam, but it was definitely a triple and then caught him napping to come home. More of a little league home run.
Yeah.
Definitely a triple.
How do you score that, though? Do you get the 4 RBIs?
You get 3 RBI.
3, okay. That's what I had written down, but I figured I better double check. So Chandler going to try and take advantage of the momentum that started here with Turner. She's talking to some of her fans behind the plate.
They never put the 9th run on the scoreboard here at Montgomery. But it's on ours.
We've got it.
This one's hitting the air again to right. Moving on it is Poston, and she makes the catch this time to retire the side. You know, you're just one pitch away from holding Bowling Green off the scoreboard. Instead, it's now a 9-2 game as we stretch here in the 5th inning at Montgomery County. The Wildcats coming up. Bowling Green in control now on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
All right, official scoring. It's a triple and an error on the right fielder.
Okay.
And 3 RBI. As I think she was a little upset she didn't catch it. It got past her, and then she held on to the ball too long, and a mental error and an error in the book as well. So for Montgomery, it's going to be the top of the order with Quatham, Fisher, and Quatham.
And, of course, Montgomery County hasn't scored since the bottom of the 2nd.
Big swing and a miss on the first pitch to Sam Quatham.
Last time she was up to bat, she just hit it really hard.
Yeah.
In that first pitch.
It's an RBI, and this one is hit really hard to right field, but really high as well. Moving over and making the two-handed catch is McKenna Orff for the first out.
That'll bring out Brooklyn Fisher, the pitcher.
She has an RBI.
She does have the RBI. She has yet to get on the bag.
Well, she had a single back in the first that drove in a run, then flew out to center her second time up. She was retired at third base after that, but she is credited with a single. She just tried to extend it a little too far. This one off the end of the bat and off the screen, 0-2. Yeah, that was that ball hit to right field. Right fielder threw to the first baseman, who caught her trying to extend the single all the way into 3 bases. Was caught at third. Ooh, just missed the outside corner.
I think everybody out there.
I think Fisher was ready to walk back to the dugout on that one. 1-2 pitch. This one is absolutely crushed foul. Home run distance and then some into the woods.
Ooh,
but about 5 feet foul. That was an absolute shot off the bat of Fisher.
She connected, and you heard it. It was a good connection.
Instead of 1-2 count. Tries to go outside again.
She don't want to give her that sweet spot again, that's for sure.
That was my type of pitch, too, as a left-handed hitter. I like that up and in, and I can just
turn on it?
Yeah. She turned a little too much. Misses again.
Now quickly it's full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes to the pitcher, Brooklyn Fisher.
Turner's only issued 1 walk.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. She went up the ladder, and Fisher swung at ball 4. Strikeout is the second out here in the home half of the 5th inning.
It's Turner's 10th strikeout of the evening.
Now Quatham digs in, who's been a strikeout victim twice, the shortstop for the Wildcats.
Gone down swinging both times.
JV players starting to warm up down the third base line. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Maddie Quatham. Poston, the on-deck hitter. Quatham digs back in. The 0-1 bounces in. 1-1 the count. The most pitches she's seen in an at-bat today is 4. Struck out on a 0-2, struck out on a 1-2. Now a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes.
Turner looking to set this one down and get out of this inning and head to the top of the 6th.
Bowling Green 4 in the first, 1 in the second. Added 4 more last inning as this one's grounded through the legs of Meyer. No one's covering first. And she's safe. That's going to be an error, E3 on the play. Backed up nicely by Haley Chandler, but Jade Meyer just stood there trying to find the ball instead of going to the bag.
I think she was shocked that she lost it. And that'll bring up Poston.
E3 puts a runner aboard for Poston, who foul tips that into the glove for strike 1. 0-1 the count. With Bowling Green up by 7. This one popped up.
High fly ball.
Meyer gives it a look, and it's off the top of the fencing and out of play.
Goes underneath the bleachers.
That was fortunate. If Jade had another foot, that's out number 3. Instead, it's 0-2 the count to the right fielder for Montgomery and cleanup hitter Raylene Poston. And she swings and misses for a strikeout. So they didn't get the strikeout of Quatham, but they get it on Poston. And we head to the 6th inning. Bowling Green trying to add to a 7-run lead, 9-2, LadyCats on Eagle 102.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center in all parts.
McKenna Orff to lead things off for Bowling Green here in the top of the 6th inning.
She's walked twice, struck out once, makes contact at the first pitch.
Grounds it past Coach Smith, who's not really in the coaching box. He's just hanging out next to the Bowling Green dugout, and he's checking his hand. I think that one stung him a little bit.
In his defense, I don't really see a coaching box. So.
No. Yeah, nothing drawn here.
No, I was like,
Yeah, no on-deck circles.
Well, I'm pretty sure those are the brown patches.
Yeah.
Where the
There's a strike called, and it's quickly 0-2 to Orff. Excuse me, Chandler. No, it's Orff.
No, you're right,
yeah.
it's Orff.
Yeah.
No, Chandler popped out to
That's
right
it.
field in the last inning.
0-2 the count to McKenna, and Grimsley, the batter on deck. The next is outside, a ball and 2 strikes. It helps when you write that stuff into your scorebook.
Yeah, kind of like by missing that whole single
from
Fisher. Like, well, I don't see anything there. Yep, got to write it down.
1-2. The count to McKenna. all the way back in the right-hand batter's box and takes that one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grimsley on deck. Sorry.
Nope. All right. 9-2 our score. Top of the 6th. Bowling Green leads.
A couple of steps in front of the bag at first and third. Normal depth at short, second, and in the outfield. 2-2 pitch. Hit off the end of the bat. Second baseman moves over. Boy, that's been a play we've seen over and over again today. Massey makes the catch.
Definitely a hot spot for the pitchers, or for the batters tonight for Bowling Green. And it looks like we've got Womack coming in. Womack coming in for Grimsley.
So, a pinch hitter, and that's Kaylin Womack, sophomore.
Grace. That's what he has. I mean, I would go with your notes. Thank you. See, that's the best part of having everybody up here with us. It is. So he needs to change it. Okay, your job is
middle name. Yeah.
Your job is to tell Coach Smith that he can't put her middle name there because it confuses some of us up here in the press box, and by some of us, Marianne.
Strike on the first pitch to the sophomore. This is an infield outfielder, utility player. 0-1 the count. The next on its way. Off the end of the bat, check swing, puts it off the screen. 0-2. There is one down here in the bottom or top half of the 6th inning. Bowling Green on the road, all in white today at Montgomery. We'll see Montgomery again Thursday as they play at Clopton. And then we'll stay at Clopton on Friday as the Clopton-Ellsbury Indian Hawks host Louisiana.
And that'll be the first time those two EMO conference teams match up, as this is the first year in the EMO conference for football for Louisiana.
So the start of a rivalry this Friday night. 0-2 again, and a swing and a miss. And they'll throw it on to first to record the out. So strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. And that'll bring in Walker, Elise Walker, batting for the first time in that 9 spot that she was penciled in as the number 9 hitter for. She was switched with her flex player twice. She'll get an at-bat this time. And takes a...
Look at strike 1.
Yeah, strike off the inside corner. Waves that bat. And takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. So Fisher has good stuff. She's just allowed a few key hits, and the defense has faltered behind her a little bit. Swing and a miss. Down on 3 strikes is Walker. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. Montgomery comes up trailing the Bowling Green LadyCats 9-2 on KJFM.
Your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs is still Mid-America Auto and Towing. They perform state inspections, run diagnostics, and specialize in brake repair. They do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair and more. Mid-America will also guarantee the lowest prices on tires. Stop in, browse their pre-owned vehicles, and make sure to ask about their senior citizen and military discounts. Financing is available. To get a sneak peek of their inventory, visit MidAmericaAutoandTowing.com. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
6th inning, bottom half for Montgomery. It's going to be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Started with Doyle, then Massey and Teeson. If anyone gets on, Eversmeyer will bat.
Doyle has gone down both times. 2 strikes. Turner still in the mound for the Lady Bobcats. Looks like we might have had a couple other shifts. Am I seeing that right? Coach Smith came out and was looking. I thought maybe we had somebody else shift, and I just missed it?
No, it looks like everyone's back
Okay.
in their original spots. Of course, I can't see the left fielder, but, you know, that's my blind spot.
I'm just old. Can't see out there.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Poston. Singled, 2 strikeouts.
To Doyle.
Excuse me, that's right, Doyle. 2 strikeouts.
I know what you meant.
And the 0-1 and misses 1-1. Doyle, Massey, Tison, that's it. Swing and a miss, one after the outside pitch. And it's quickly a 1-ball, 2-strike count, and Turner continues to work very fast.
She does.
In this game.
Well, when you're in the zone she's in, you might as well.
That one just missed, 2-2 the count. 11 strikeouts for the Bowling Green pitcher today.
11 strikeouts and only 1 walk.
Up high. And the count goes full. Had her 1-2, now it's 3-2. Spins the bat, does Doyle. Looks at the payoff pitch and fouls it out of play behind the screen. That one made it to the football field.
And get the fresh ball in, and Turner's already ready.
Another 3-2 pitch. Missed inside, just off the plate.
So just her second walk of the night.
2 walks and a hit by pitch, and it'll bring in Massey, who was hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Struck out her last time up, however. Bowling Green looking for a double play. Swing and a miss. On the first pitch to the second baseman for Montgomery, Addison Massey. 0-1. Down the line, and that is a foul ball.
She made good contact, but boy, if she could straighten that out, it had been a nice hit over to split the center and left fielder. Probably would have gotten the base runner to at least third.
But she tomahawked it foul and is behind in the count 0-2, and I think you go off speed here. The 0-2 pitch went low instead of pulling that changeup out. 1-2 the count. Tison, the on-deck hitter. It's walked and grounded out. They go outside on that one, 2-2. All right, you played around, now go back into the zone. 2-2 pitch. Just missed low. That was a good pitch. Count goes full.
Huh.
Just a little low, and now hitter. Hit for the second time is Massey, and there's runners at first and second. She looked disappointed that she got hit in the front knee, but she stuck it out there in front of the pitch, so can't be too surprised.
Yeah. And
brings in Tison. That one almost hit her. She got out of the way of it, and ball thrown back to Turner with a word of encouragement from her catcher, Dameron. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count.
I tell you what, she goes back, she touches that back part of that circle, and she's there on the mound. She's waiting for the batter to get in. She's ready to go.
The 1-1 pitch, right down the middle. Had the batter, Tison, backing away, and it's 1-2. Walked, grounded out. 0 for 1 today, and there's a ball low as the bottom dropped out of that pitch from Tanner Turner. First and second, nobody out. Just missed the corner, 3-2. Squeezing a little bit here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Count goes full. Spins the bat in the backhand. Now takes strike 3 right down the middle. And that's the first out. Now a double play gets you out of the inning.
Well, and if that, hopefully that strike got her, turn her back into the zone that she had kind of fallen out of a little bit.
That one misses high on the first pitch to Eversmeyer, who's struck out looking and singled. 1 for 2 in this ball game. The 1-0 is taken low, 2-0. So she's missed high, missed low. This one should be right down the middle.
There
And
we
it is
go.
for strike one.
There you
Split
go.
the difference. First and second, one out. Turner back to the center of the circle. Kicks and delivers. Low.
Nope, 3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Snap throw was late to first base. 3-1. And that one misses inside. And it's a 1-out walk to load the bases for the number 9 hitter, L. Reagan.
So
Excuse me, there'll be a pinch hitter, actually. Number 11, Erica Devlin, a freshman, will bat here with the bases loaded and 1 out. So Devlin, the batter. Here in the 6th inning, as Coach Smith comes out to the center of the circle to talk to his pitcher and infielders. Just a little refocus here.
Well, to kind of just stop how that feeling there. To refocus, as you mentioned, get everybody back on the same page, give Turner a breather. She had only issued 1 walk up into this inning, and things just haven't gone her way here in the 6th. But bring it back to where it needs to be and refocus and get out of this inning.
She's not going to give herself a break.
No.
She works too quick for that. So you got to recognize that as the coach. Go out and just let her rest a second. Rest and refocus, and there's a strike called on the first pitch to the freshman.
And, Coach Smith was probably talking to him, too, about, where the ball's hit is how he wants it played. Just turn that double play if you can. Go home if you have the opportunity for, no double plays. Second strike.
On the outside corner, good movement on that one, laterally away from the right-hand hitter. And it's 0-2. The next, inside, bounced it in. And it's a 1-2 count. Nice job blocking that by Dameron. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed low, 2-2. This is where Turner has to come back, throw a strike. That 2-2 pitch, she hasn't gotten the call on yet this inning. Swing and a miss, she got her. And that's a big second out, and back to the top of the order we go for Sam Quatham.
And that's really not who you want in the batter's box, but at this point in time, you just really focus in on your pitches. Make them count. Don't worry about Quatham in there.
2 for 3, pair of singles and a run scored, and this one's hit to center. Moving over on it is Dieters, and Grace makes the catch to retire the side. So Montgomery leaves the bases loaded here in the home half of the 6th. We head to the 7th. Bowling Green coming up, leading by 7 on Eagle 102.
Hi, I'm Keith Oakes, Director of Physical Therapy.
I'm Eric Schaefer. I work in physiotherapy.
And I choose Pike County Memorial Hospital.
And I choose Pike County Memorial Hospital.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose to work at Pike County Memorial Hospital. Choose a hospital where you're more than just a patient. You're our friend, family member, and neighbor. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Pike County Mutual offers home auto discounts simply by placing your auto insurance through one of several auto companies that Pike County Farmers Mutual represent, and your home with Pike County Mutual. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Come home and share with Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green. You'll be glad you did.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
I was talking earlier how Bowling Green had left 9 runners aboard. They're still at that number 9, and all of a sudden Montgomery's pretty much caught them. They left 8 on board after stranding the bases loaded in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And the first pitch to Dieters is high for ball 1. Grace, pair of singles today, reached on an error and struck out. Batted twice in the first inning. She scored a couple of runs. That one check swing off the base of the backstop, and the count even at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 1 hitter in the order batting leadoff here in the top of the 7th. And this one is hit to the second baseman, kind of in between hop. And underhand throw just got Dieters at first. That was very close. She got a little more air under that throw than she wanted, and Gracie almost beat it out.
Tell you what, and it's probably a good thing we don't have replay up here because I think it would have been awfully close. That's going to bring up Betts. Betts, who's walked twice and popped out to the second baseman twice.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Betts. Meredith today walked a couple of times and popped out to the second baseman a couple of times. That one bounces in, evens the count at 1-1. We do have, replay up here.
Well, I know we do, but we also have a game to call, so we can't just, back it up and look at it. And they don't really care what our opinion is anyway on the field. But
No, we don't have New York on the line to review calls. 2-1. As that one missed to Meredith Betts. Long look from Fisher. Now she delivers. And this one chopped to the first baseman off her glove and into short right field. That was a hot shot, but I think he's still got to catch that one. It's going to go in the book as an error on the first baseman. And a 1-out base runner for Bowling Green with Jade Meyer coming up. She's had a nice day.
Yeah, she walked her last time at bat. She's, again, had a single, a double. She struck out, and she's walked.
Has scored 3 times and driven in a run. And takes the ball outside to start her 5th trip to the plate. We're in the 7th, top half.
Bowling Green can hold on here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll pick up another conference win on their season.
And they'll face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in that home half of the 7th. That one misses high, 2-0. Dameron on deck. This is Meyer. Runner at first with 1 out. And the 2-0 pitch from Brooklyn Fisher to Jade Meyer. Swing and a miss. Big cut came up empty, and it's 2-1.
Honestly, Mark, you have a better position than I do, obviously, for the batter, but I think probably if she'd have laid off that one, she'd probably have been 3-0.
Yeah, she made the decision before that pitch was even thrown that she was going to take a hack at it. Couldn't catch up to the high heat, and here's a 2-1, and that one's fouled off the screen. Evens the count at 2-2. That's on via the error by the first baseman. Couple of steps in front of the bag at first and third. Normal depth everywhere else. Shade in center a bit to right field. That one off the helmet of Meyer. She's okay. And we'll take her spot at first. Another hit by pitch. We've had quite a few of those in this ball game.
And that moves Meredith Betts over to second base. And in steps Grace Dameron.
Dameron was hit by a pitch her last time up. Also has a double and a single today. Scored a couple of runs. Or her spot has. That would be her courtesy runner, which is Bradley Sparks. Scored a couple of times. 9-2 Bowling Green. 4 in the first, 1 in the second, and then 4 more in the 5th inning. Batting here in the 6th. 1 out. Runners at first and second, and that one's outside for ball 1.
Again, more softball action coming your way tomorrow evening as Clopton hosts Montgomery County, and then football for you on Friday night as Clopton-Ellsbury hosts Louisiana. Hear it all right here on 102.1 online and on the KJFM radio app.
Softball here on a Tuesday, softball on a Thursday, football on Friday, yeah. Swing and a miss, and the count goes to 2-2. To Dameron. Works on her timing a little bit. Now we'll step back in. against Brooklyn Fisher. First and second, one out. The next to Grace Dameron is a ball high. She wanted that one.
She did. She really had a hold back on that one. You could almost see the pain and frustration she had up here, and her back's basically to me.
3-1. Excuse me, yeah. Not 3-2, it's 3-1.
Well, I had 3-2 as well.
Yeah, I thought so, but now it's 3-2. Can't argue it now. She
no,
fouls that
yeah.
one down the first base line into the right field corner. Retrieved by Poston. And sent back into the pitcher, Fisher. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fisher doesn't want to load the bases again.
Turner made her pay last time she did, and that's who's on deck.
3-2 pitch. Spoiled by Dameron with a little nubber at the plate. We'll do it again.
Quick scoring update. Silex defeated Mark Twain this evening 8-5.
Silex off to a nice start. Another 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Who wants this one? Second baseman. Camping under it and making the catch with the infield fly is Massey. Another pop out to second.
So that brings up Turner, who had 3 RBIs in the last inning. Ended up coming across basically, we're going to call it an in the park home run, even though
a little leaguer inside the park grand slam.
Yeah. I don't think she really cares what we call it as long as she gets the credit for the home run.
Takes a ball here. She's got 4 RBI today.
Has definitely helped her own cause in this, a 9-2 scoring advantage for the Bobcats. Well, she
tips that one into the catcher's mitt. Evens the count at 1-1. First and second, now 2 outs. Aaron and a hit by a pitch. Then the pop out. And a 1-1 offering, and this one's grounded through the hole at first and second. Mishandled a little bit by Poston, and another run's going to come in as the LadyCats reach double digits. Betts crosses the plate over to third. Goes Meyer. And it's 10-2 Bowling Green.
And it looks like we've got a courtesy runner coming in for Turner.
And that'll be number 4 for Bowling Green, Laney Finley. So another RBI hit, up to 5 RBI today for Tanner Turner. And I wouldn't be surprised if Finley ends up at second on this first pitch to Chandler. Haley today, 2-run single in the first, tripled in the fourth, has a sacrifice for an RBI and a fly out to right. And going to have a change at second base, it looks like.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yep.
I know we find it hard to believe it's in my blind spot, but
yeah. Erica Devlin, who batted last inning, is out to play second base now.
Oh, did they figure the second baseman that was out there was hogging up all those pop flies? Massey was hogging the pop flies. They want to give somebody else a chance?
Possibility. Now runners at the corners, 2 outs for Chandler. And that one taken outside for ball 1. We're in the 7th, top half. Bowling Green's tacked on a run. They lead by 8. They've never trailed in this game after scoring 4 in the top half of the first. That one's outside. 2-0. Or if the on-deck hitter LadyCats all working on their 5th at bat this time through the order. The 2-0 check swing. She didn't want to do that.
No. When you turn in and hits the bat, there's not much you can do with that. But
she was a little frustrated as she stepped out of the box.
I would just recommend, for Fisher's sake, don't throw a strike now because she's mad and she's going to hit it and it's going to go far.
2-1 the count. And the next on its way. And she put that one up out of the zone. 3-1. in a 10-2 game. First and third with 2 outs. Last out is hard to come by right now for the Wildcats. 3-1 pitch, and she walked her. Bases loaded for Orff. Orff today has walked a couple of times, struck out, and popped out. And they'll have a pinch runner. And that's Sparks, who had been running for Dameron.
Yeah.
So she'll come officially into the ball game now. Not just a courtesy, but a pinch runner. And Orff will be the batter with the bases jammed and 2 outs. Ten to 2, LadyCats. Ooh, she just missed on that one. Fouled it straight back, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, if she had connected just a hair higher, if she had connected, that would have been out in center field.
Oh and 1 the count. And the next, up and in, 1-1.
So a game that was kind of moving fairly quickly has kind of sort of slowed down here.
Ground to a halt.
Yeah.
1-1 to Orff. And another. Held up her swing, took a ball low.
Changeup was not what she was looking for.
So Orff ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. Fisher back to the center of the circle. Looks to her dugout quickly. Long look, now rocks back and fires the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there from the Montgomery hurler.
Was a nice one. She can fire one down the middle. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bowling Green leads 10-2. Orff wanting to extend this inning. Fisher wanting it to end.
Bases loaded. And that one's fouled back. Good job spoiling the 2-2 pitch.
So they're going to have to do it again.
Grimsley on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. 10-2. LadyCats. The next. Outside, and the count goes full. Now everybody's going to be moving as the pitch leaves the hand of Brooklyn Fisher.
Yep, everybody's off to the races.
Fisher ready. The 3-2 pitch on its way. Popped up. Into short. Now it's to the shortstop, and making the catch is Quatham to retire the side. So the pop out on the infield ends the inning. And Bowling Green leaves the bases loaded in the top of the 7th inning. We head to the bottom half. Montgomery has their work cut out for them. They trail Bowling Green 10-2 on Eagle 102.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MERC Mobile. Mobile banking with remote deposit capture. Any customer with online banking can now access your Mercantile bank accounts from any device, including your smartphone and tablet, everywhere you go. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting MERCBK.com. The Mercantile Bank, where they've been serving the Louisiana area for more than 100 years. Located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Browns Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
New pitcher for the Bowling Green LadyCats here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Freshman Delaney Feldman will try for the save. Not really a save situation, but, you know.
And she's a lefty as well. So like Fisher for Montgomery.
Delaney was one of the 2 pitchers I had pitching for me back a few years ago. I will take no credit for any pitching ability because I cannot teach softball pitching.
I can't imagine why. I mean,
my big advice was snap that wrist.
Snap that wrist.
That was all I could offer. Now the psychological side of pitching I could help with because you know I was a baseball pitcher, but the whole the wind and everything, I've watched a million pitches, but have never really attempted a fast pitch
It's so
prior
funny.
to coaching.
It's been so long since I've pitched, I couldn't help either, Mark, so don't worry. I mean, when I first started pitching, they just started the whole windmill.
Yeah.
Well, that makes you sound old, doesn't it?
So Feldman delivers one outside on the first pitch to Fisher. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Fisher, Quatham, that's Maddie, and Poston. Outside again, 2-0. As Feldman pitches to the pitcher, Brooklyn Fisher.
Ball in the dirt there. Quickly 3-0 for Fisher. As Feldman tries to get into her groove. Turner ended up with 12 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 2 hit batters.
Delaney, the 3-0 offering, and that one's right down the middle for strike 1. And we'll see if Fisher is swinging here. And a 3-1 pitch. This one chopped, and they call it a foul ball. They said it made contact with the leg, I think, of Fisher, and the count goes full.
I was going to say, just like that, all of a sudden we're in a full count situation.
The way Dameron bounced out from behind the plate, though, she would have thrown her out easily had the plate been called fair. 3-2 pitch, and this one grounded. 2-hopper to the third baseman, and the throw across in time. Nice play by Betts over to Meyer for the first out. That was a hot shot.
And I think, Mark, I'm going back and looking at my notes. I think that's only the second play that has actually involved, well, actually it's really only the first one if you take Fisher's initial 9-5-3 or 9-3-5 out of it. That's really –
yeah, that hasn't been a pop out.
Hasn't been a pop out.
Pop out or a strikeout. Yeah.
Wait a minute. We got to switch pitchers on me again.
Okay. And it's Turner back in there. And she's going to get a warm-up toss.
Oh, now. Coach Smith, we were kind of looking for ready to go home.
Delaney battled there.
She did.
She got that out. So Feldman pitches to one batter, and now we go back to the starter.
All righty then.
She warms up. And we'll pitch to Maddie Quatham and Raylene Poston. Shortstop Quatham will dig in as Turner comes in relief of Feldman, who relieved Turner. This one fouled back, 0-1.
Tell you what, Maddie Quatham has been aggressive at the plate all night long. She had 2 strikeouts. She got on base her last at bat, but that was on an error off Meyer.
So 0 for 3 officially today with a pair of strikeouts, and that one low. 1-1.
But she's definitely going down swinging. She's not going to watch any pitches go by her.
Home half of the 7th, last chance for Montgomery, and this one is popped up, and it'll be a foul ball. In front of first base, Meyer gave it a look, but couldn't catch up to it, and it's a 1-2 count.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
And the next, that one tying away. Evens things up at 2-2. Poston on deck. Quatham trying to get aboard. And this one is tomahawked in the air. Over to the left fielder. Grimsley makes the catch. And the first 2 are retired here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs. And that'll bring in Raylene Poston. Poston today singled in the first, is struck out in the 3rd and 5th innings. 1 for 3 and a swing and a miss on the first pitch she sees this time. Both those strikeouts on 3 pitches as well. So she's been aggressive. 0-1. Grounded to the shortstop. Another ground out. Throw over, and this ball game is over. 6-3 on the put out of Poston. 1, 2, 3 go the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 7th, and the game is in the books. Bowling Green wins it 10-2. We'll have the postgame show for you next on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MerPK Mobile, mobile banking with remote deposit capture. Any customer with online banking can now access your Mercantile bank accounts from any device, including your smartphone and tablet, everywhere you go. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, where they've been serving the Louisiana area for more than 100 years, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, definitely not your typical 8 to 5, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Call Mike's Tire and Service Center and they'll be happy to work with you to get you back to operation as usual. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Mike's Tire and Service Center proudly supports all area farmers.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
LadyCats win this one on the road over Montgomery 10-2 for the LadyCats. 10 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. Montgomery 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors in the ball game. The runs for Montgomery came in the bottom of the first and bottom of the second inning. And after that, they managed just 1 hit from the second inning on, just 1 hit.
Wow.
They did get a couple of base runners on the air and hit by a pitch, a few walks sprinkled in there, but only 1 hit after scoring their second run. Bowling Green, 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 4 more in the fifth, and then added a run in the 7th inning to kind of put it away and earn the 8-run victory. The winner in this one was the starter and reliever at the end, Tanner Turner. She threw the first 6 innings, was replaced by Delaney Feldman for 1 batter. Delaney retired that batter on a ground out to third, and then Tanner came back in for the final 2 outs. Interesting. Brooklyn Fisher takes the loss for the Lady Wildcats. 13 strikeouts today for Tanner Turner in the ballgame. That's pretty impressive outing for the Bowling Green starter, number 6, Tanner Turner. So, any other thoughts on this one? Bowling Green, our keys to the game were to jump ahead early.
I was going to say, the fact that you nailed the keys to the game right off the bat pretty well. You know, they came out, like you mentioned, with those 4 runs right off the bat, and really Montgomery just couldn't recover from that. You know, Fisher struggled a little bit, but really it's something that you talked about beforehand is the bats are just hot for the LadyCats. When they're in the groove, they're hot, and they're going to make you pay. The key there will be to avoid those cold streaks in the future and try to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, it seems like if one person's not having the best day in that order, someone else will pick up the slack.
Absolutely.
And that's the way it's been for several years now for Bowling Green. And even when a player like Dieters isn't having a great day, she was still on base 3 times out of 5. So that's that's pretty good out of your leadoff. You know, just doing the things you have to do to get aboard and set the table for Bowling Green, and those big bats come through that 4, 5, and 6 spot. 10-2 our final. Bowling Green over Montgomery. We'll take a break, wrap up this broadcast, tell you what's coming up the rest of the week here on Eagle 102 Sports when we return on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
This is Kyle Sugar, Assistant Vice President at Community State Bank of Missouri. We offer a variety of loans to meet your needs. Whether you're looking for a conventional loan or a HELOC or an FHA, VA, or USDA loan, give us a call. We have some of the best rates around. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sunburns, bug bites, poison ivy, it only means one thing. It's summertime. From SPF to calamine lotion, Good Neighbor Pharmacy has got you covered. Stop in and let us take care of you. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green. Or Family Drug, 301 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
10-2 Bowling Green over Montgomery here at Montgomery County High School. Mark Froelich, Marianne Everhart. So Bowling Green a winner. Silex also a winner today.
Silex wins over Mark Twain 8-5, and it's Wright City over Louisiana 13-0.
So there's some scores from around the area. We'll be back on the diamond on Thursday at Clopton High School, and the Clopton Lady Hawks will host the same Montgomery County Wildcats on Thursday. It's a 4:45 pregame, first pitch at 5 o'clock here on KJFM and on the Eagle 102 app or the website, KJFMradio.com, or you can listen on Alexa, or you could watch at KJFMradio.com. There's so many options.
Yeah, you really, if you said, oh, I can't find the game, then you weren't looking.
Yeah.
You weren't looking, you weren't listening.
If all else fails, just Google KJFM Radio and you'll find us. All right, so we've got softball on Thursday and then football on Friday from Clopton as the Clopton-Ellsbury Indian Hawks 1-1 on the season after having their game canceled last week. Will play against the 0-3 Louisiana Bulldogs. First time conference matchup between those two varsity programs. It'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff after our countdown to kickoff. All right, I think that pretty well wraps everything up into a nice little ball here from Montgomery County High School.
It does. Again, thank you to the administration here at Montgomery County High School for always making us feel welcome. We look forward to it, every trip we make over here. So
and admiring our equipment. I like when they admire our equipment.
Well, we have so much amazing things to admire.
Yeah, all right. Our final in this one, 10-2 for Marianne. Mark saying good night from Montgomery County on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Softball on KJFM, Eagle 102. Join Eagle 102 for play-by-play action on air and online from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.
From the